Hello, I didn't see you there. Please come in, sit down, and welcome to Book Talk. Tonight I want to tell you about a young adult nonfiction novel called The Color of My Paint by Mario Vasquez. This book is a collection of essays about the life of artist and educator Mario Vasquez. It asks the questions, what are the events that shape our lives? How do we determine what kind of people we want to be? How would you react if you saw a classmate being bullied by your teacher? I wanted to be in my brother's class because they had fish tanks in the room. My teacher was so strict. Her demeanor scared me and I felt uncomfortable being in her classroom. I often looked out the windows and daydreamed for minutes, which at times felt like hours. I prayed for recess and lunchtime to arrive so I could go outside and play with my friends. My teacher was so mean to the students, but I couldn't tell my parents because according to them, the teacher always was right. I remember many students had to participate and go to the front of the class to read from the board. On one occasion, a girl was called who didn't feel comfortable reading in front of the class. The teacher screamed at her and demanded that she go in front of the class or she would call the girl's parents after school. The girl was chubby with long, shiny black hair and thick black framed glasses. She was intelligent but also shy. Several other students were called to stand at the board in front of the class. Lucky me, I wasn't called to stand up there. I was also shy and nervous in front of my classmates. I will never forget the moment when I heard everyone making loud noises and laughing. I was easily distracted looking out the windows and playing with my eraser and drawing small sketches in my notebook. I was amazed by what I saw at that moment. My heart pounded harder and harder as the students laughed loudly. Then, there was complete silence in the room when the teacher ordered everyone to quiet down. The chubby girl standing up started crying as a wet stain appeared below her waistline. The stain started small but grew bigger and bigger. She put her hands over her face and she cried in front of the whole class. The tops of her shoes were wet and her socks were soaked. She had urinated on herself because she was so scared of standing in front and speaking to the class. I never felt the same about my teacher again. I was sweating and nervous, thinking that I would be called next. These are the moments that impact our choices and that paint our lives. They are raw, they are real, and they are true. What is the color of your paint? Read The Color of My Paint by Mario Vasquez.